today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. The LA offense going to go to work for the first time, and it is the veteran Matthew Stafford at the helm in his 16th NFL season and 4th with the Rams.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
Given 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. They run it again with Williams. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. You talk about this Jets defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball? Caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Well, the Rams at 1-13 now on the year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders, both in the locker room and the coaching staff and, of course, ownership, because they've got to get a clear understanding about how everyone feels, because to me, you've got to focus on everyone in the locker room right now. That's what you're playing for. The future, it'll take care of itself.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 20 carries, 99 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
On third down, you'll give him that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. And they were able to get him down and force the punt.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 18. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Shrugs him off. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 44. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all?
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Rodgers now on 1st down.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And this is going to be another 1st down, as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. So plenty of...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have 1 half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Rodgers now to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
John Johnson with the INT. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Jamal Agnew now to return it.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Rodgers going to throw. Open man here is Conklin. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On play action, now Rodgers. And a completion to Wilson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Paul on a give up the middle.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Here's Hall again. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that's
all the way down now to the 32.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Davis running right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Rodgers to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
2nd and 9.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you have around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 4th down. You hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a 1-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. 1-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Now Rodgers.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple.
Up the middle to Davis. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They'll fake the jet sweep and instead give up the middle to Williams.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Third and 4.
Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. On second down, Williams.
And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Stafford down to a knee, and with it, he's going to ensure his guys a victory. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Back to throw, Rodgers. This to possibly force OT. And it's incomplete. Rodgers has done it before, but he won't get the connection here, and the ball game is over. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense, obviously stuff to work on.